Hello, beautifuls. All right, happy, thoughtful Thursday. So I've got an interesting take on this, and just kind of come on the ride with me, but let's talk about emotional eating. Let's talk about emotional eating. If that's still something that you are struggling with, and also I want to remind you guys, all of this is never a straight line, right? It might be like you went 6 months and emotional eating was totally under control. You had it on lockdown, and then something happens and you're off the rails again, and you might need to lock it back in again. And first and foremost, if you ever have had a time where you had your emotional eating completely on lockdown and it was all good, I encourage you to remind yourself, what was it that was working? What was it that you were dialed into that made that work? And here's just my take on emotional eating and what I really want to chat about today, because that crossed my mind the other day. When you emotionally eat, and that means you're out of control, right? It's not like you made a decision to have, a piece of cake. It's not that. It's just that when you go off the rails, you get emotional, you get stressed, and you just go right to the pantry for all the wrong things, right? Or maybe it's the drinking, right? Either one of those. But here's what I want to tell you is you do not win when you emotionally eat, when you stress eat, when you go out of control like that. And not only do you not win, but the person who did that to you, you allowed them to do that to you, they win. And you actually lose twice, right? Because you lose when you let that person totally manipulate you, and you lose again when you self-sabotage like that. So I don't know, this just might be a piece that might help someone on that emotional eating roller coaster, right? Where you might think about that for a little bit. And so when someone pisses you off and that adrenaline goes and you're like, I'm just gonna eat my anger right now, or eat your stress, or eat your frustration, I want you to think to yourself, no. Then they win. And we're not doing that game today. No, I win today. I win. I'm gonna go get some fitness in. I'm gonna do a walk. I'm gonna pound it out. I am going to take care of myself. I don't know if this stopped because I got a phone call, but, and that's how I'm gonna win. That's how I take the control back. I win when I take care of myself. So I hope that helps in some small way, right? So when you find that self-discipline, that is self-love. Self-love is self-discipline, period. And the world can seem like chaos, right? We can't control what happens out there in the world. We can't control nasty people. We can't control work stress, right? So where we get the win is by taking care of ourselves, because we're not going to hand over that power to somebody else. Stop handing your power away. Stop giving your power away. You are powerful. You are strong. You can do anything. You are a woman. And I am sorry, but there is a reason women have the children. Not that that gives you power, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we are powerful. We can handle anything. We are women. We are strong. Especially when we unite together in a community like this, we are unstoppable. And I want you to remember that. I want you to take your power back. If you're struggling with emotional eating or stress eating, it's just time to take your power back. Do some journaling on it. Drop in the comments if you need support. But honestly, we will not let them win. You take your power back. You know exactly what you're capable of. And we are here to help you and support that. But let's go, sister. Let's go. No emotional eating, no stress eating. That is just an excuse. We are changing that. We are changing that because I want you to win. You deserve to win. All right, let's win. Let's do it together.